What's going on, guys? This is IwillMURKu, and today I've got a game of domination, or ground war domination on Highrise. In the game today, I'll be using the Tar-21 Silence as my primary, the Spaz 12 with the grip is my secondary,
Domination.
Claymores and stun grenades are my equipment, and my perks are Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro, as you see me switch to the class right here. You know, I was going to go for some of those fun little spawn snipes, but I don't know, changed my mind. Here you'll see that I cut out about 40 to 45 seconds of the gameplay, I think, just for time concerns. You know, it's a rather long game. After I get the nuke, I do let most of the game play out, so it was rather lengthy, so I cut out a little bit. There was absolutely no action in there, you know, no kills, no deaths. I was just working my way up the sides. But as you see, my team's already capped B and A, so I was working up here, and I don't know how I didn't see that little sniper, because I even see him on my preview screen there, but he rapes me with his little silence 50 cal. But yeah, my team has B and A, so I was working up toward that building that I was about to run into, because when the team is spawning at C and you're pulling a C spawn trap, that is an amazing building to be in to start working up your kill streaks. Oh, excuse me. But as you see, my teammates, I don't know, apparently don't understand spawn trapping and just push all the way into the C building, which immediately makes them change their spawn to the A side spawn. So I kind of got lucky, I feel, because I enjoy the spot that I'm in, or I was in, that I'll be right back in after I kill that guy. But yeah, this spot right here. Whenever your team controls B, and like right now the enemy still has A and C, but I think they're gonna be forced back just to A here in a minute. But yeah, whenever the enemy team has A, this is a very effective place. I feel like this is much more effective for the A side spawn than the C side, just because people tend to come out this window that you can see right there very frequently, as well as that bottom door. So I picked a couple people off from there, get a nice little double spray there. But yeah, I'm just trying to work this little area right here, back and forth, you know. Claymore both sides if possible, and you kind of have to keep an eye on that little ladder behind you, because if people run out down there and you don't catch them, they can hop up that ladder and come and gank you in the back. But you see I've already worked up my Harriers, and I call them in and immediately run out, because that little transformer area that I was hanging out in kind of freaks me out when I call in Harriers, because I think like 2 or 3 times I've called them in and a bomb's landed kind of close to me, not even on me, but kind of close, and blown up the transformers, and I've killed myself that way, which is very unpleasant. But I have my Harriers up right now, you know, and I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for my chopper gunner. You know, no need to run out and die. I'm just kind of watching my mini-map, figuring out, you know, right now my team's spawning in B all around me, and the enemy is probably still mostly spawning in A, though it looks like my team's pushing into there to force them to spawn at C, which actually kind of sucks for me since I'm calling in my chopper gunner right now. I feel like C, in my opinion, C is the worst flag for the enemy to have when you're in a chopper gunner, unless they have B and C if you're in A. But if they only have C, or they're spawning pretty much exclusively at C, as here, I don't know why they didn't make these buildings more symmetrical, as in, and by that I mean like in A you can shoot, you know, all the way back to almost the back wall in a chopper gunner. You know, there's not nearly as much cover and stuff, like as you can see right there as I spun around there. But over here, you know, there's 5 or 6 red squares back there in the back that I can't reach, I can't see. Either way, this was kind of a bad place for me as far as like enemy positioning to have my chopper gunner out, but I managed to do fairly well. I don't think I get my nuke. I think I come out and I'm 1 off, but you know, I still managed to do some decent work with it. And yeah, I come out here, I check the score, and I had 2 kills the first time I died, so I know that I'm 1 off, and this guy right here is oblivious or sprinting trying to catch someone with commando, so spin around and get a nice little hip fire for my nuke. But yeah, I immediately come back out and just kind of take the spot back open. You know, looks like the enemy team's back to spawning at A, which is perfect for this spot, but somehow that guy's stuck up there and, I don't know, ruined my fun. Either way though, I really enjoy this spot whenever the team is spawning at A. Whenever we have the team spawn trapped at the C flag, my favorite spot is that building that I was initially pushing towards, which I actually get back to later and work up another little kill streak. But at this point, I don't know, like it was still early when I got my nuke and I didn't call it in. I kept going. I still kind of want to get a double nuke, like a dual nuke in one game, you know, just because I think that would be pretty damn cool. I don't really think I'm capable of 3, but I definitely think I could get 2. I think that is very doable. So at first, that's kind of what I was thinking right here, I believe. It's just, you know, I just took the spot back over, and we have them back to spawn trap today. I have no idea where that guy came from, because my claymore was still up, and I don't think he came from right there. But, so yeah, I'm trying to work my streaks back up, and I think I was doing pretty well. I think I'm back to, you know, 3 or 4 at this point. And this guy picks me off here in a second with just some poor shooting on my half. I don't know. Normally I'm very comfortable with the Tar, but I haven't really been using it lately, and I wasn't very much when I had this video either. But even when I don't use it, it's a fixture in one of my classes because it is one of my favorite guns, and when I'm on with it, it's pretty nasty. But right there, you know, like I should have killed that guy, but he takes me out, and probably ruined the best chance I had for a second nuke. But at this point, I don't know. I was just trying to work some more kills up. You know, I see checking the score. I'm 33 and 4. We're at 140 out of the 200, so I definitely still had time. But these guys, yeah, watch this. This is the grenade I was talking about right here. See, like you can kind of see it because I'm switching classes to my Scar. But if you come out of that door and you just kind of launch a grenade up over that ledge and it lands right here in the middle where I am right now, then that grenade will take out almost anyone up here in this area. So that if someone's camping up here on you, not really camping, but just has this area secure like I did earlier, all you have to do is sneak a little grenade up there. But I get my payback there on him. And yeah, you can pretty much clear out this whole little area with one well-placed Semtex. But I don't really know, you know. I'm just kind of taking it easy, working up more kills, and here is where I work back up toward this building I was talking about earlier. This building you see lots of people make use of. One of my favorite guys to watch lately, White Boy 7th Street, he has a pretty awesome dual nuke that I think he goes like 72 and 2, and he gets I think he builds up like both of his streaks right here in this building. But either way, like I've always loved this building, especially when you have them C flag spawn trapped. You know, I worked this building pretty effectively. I believe I get back to my Harriers before this guy takes me out from the side, but if you have some teammates up here to cause a distraction, you don't just get overwhelmed, because it is pretty easily to get overwhelmed here. You know, if you have like 3 or 4 guys running at you with a gun like the Scar, luckily I have extended mags on it. But if you don't, you know, you have to reload pretty frequently and you get run up on real quick. But there I get my second Harrier out, and this guy takes me out from the right as my Harriers roll in, because I'd kind of gotten, you know, narrow-sighted, just staring at that one window, which is a bad thing to do. You always want to pay attention to what's going on around you, which I wasn't doing. Otherwise, I could have maybe went back to my chopper. But I don't know. The game's wrapping down here, so I don't know. I want you guys to let me know if you want to see like some of the other high-rise nukes that I have. Like I said, I have 4 more. 2 with the ACR, 2 with the AK, and 1 where I'm like kind of nuke to them. But you know, they'll show some other strategies that you can use to get nukes on high rise besides just this one around the B flag. So please let me know if you guys want to see that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, check out my channel, and I'll be back soon with more, guys. Take it easy.